Hello everyone and welcome to AB Quantum Update 3.2. This is the how to pair a Kestrel video. So in this video we're going to show you all how to pair your Kestrel to the app and a couple of features that you'll be able to access once you've done that. A couple of administrative tasks to take care of here first. I want to cover the Kestrels themselves and what you can expect. So there are different models of the Kestrels. There's the Ruger model, there's the Ballistics, the Elite, the X-Wes model. So with that being said, when you pair a Kestrel to the AB Quantum app, you're going to get a license equivalent if you don't already have an upgraded license of that Kestrel. So if you pair a Ruger or a Ballistics model or a Sportsman model, 5700, then the app will remain an ultralight license if you have an ultralight license. If you have an elite license, the app will remain in that elite license. If you have a 5700 elite or X model, then the app is going to update into if your app is an ultralight license and you pair an elite or an elite X model, then the app will automatically upgrade you to the elite subscription for free. And if you have a 5700 Elite X Wes model, then the app is going to upgrade you into the professional subscription for free. So moving on to the next bit, when you go to pair a Kestrel, before you try to pair it to the app, you need to make sure that that Kestrel is in the correct mode. And so to do that, we'll demonstrate that for you here real quick. To do that, the Kestrel must itself be in PC mobile mode, not in device mode. PC mobile mode is for connecting to a computer or to a phone or a tablet. Device mode on Bluetooth in the Kestrel is for pairing to other devices like a rangefinder, a Garmin watch, something of that nature. So the Kestrel to pair to the Quantum app will need to be in PC mobile mode. To do that, you're gonna tap the settings button on your Kestrel. Once you've tapped the settings button, then you're going to scroll down, highlight Bluetooth, and hit enter. Once you've done that, the very first option, your connect option, if you were to hit the left or right arrow buttons on the keypad, you can switch between PC mobile and device mode. Make sure you're in PC mobile mode to do this, and then you can hit the settings button twice to back out to the main screen and you're ready to go. Now, once that happens, on the AB Quantum app, you can either click devices here from the welcome screen or down in the navigation bar, but you're going to go to devices and you'll see that those Kestrels are broadcasting and you can now select yours. In the instance like this, that you have multiple Kestrels, you'll want to look on your Kestrel and find its unique serial number. This is going to be printed on a label on the back, just in case you're at a shooting range or at a match or a really busy event where there are multiple devices. You want to make sure you pick the right one. So pair the serial number that you see in the Quantum app to the serial number on the back of your device, and then once you've done that, all you'll need to do is select by tapping on the one that you want, and you'll see that it says now connected, and the device is now connected. You can click the settings button if you want to see more information. You'll see the detected model and the firmware version, so you can make sure that your device's firmware is up to date. And that's how you pair a Kestrel to the app. Once you've paired your Kestrel to the app, there's a couple of features that you'll unlock. We're going to go ahead and go to the shoot screen here. And you'll see now that we have not only the device buttons, so this button right here will capture environmentals from the device. If I were to tap that, it'll update from the Kestrel. But also you'll see that you have a stream wind button, so you can do live wind from the Kestrel. A couple of important things about those features. The first one is going to be that the temperature, humidity, and pressure that you capture off of that Kestrel is going to be whether the environmentals are live or locked. It's going to pull that data. So if you want that information to update in real time, you need to make sure that environment is set to live. And we're going to demonstrate that here for you real quick on the Kestrel. In order for the atmospherics to update in real time, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scroll down to environment, Enviro. Once you have that highlighted on your Kestrel, go ahead and push enter. And the very first option that you see there, update, it will say either live or locked. You can use the left or right arrow buttons to change that from live to locked. And then if you set it to live, you will get live atmospherics. It's not going to feed live into the app. You'll see that these numbers do not constantly change. You'll need to tap the button when you want to update those. But if I tap, you'll see it changes because it's in live. If it's locked, it will still pull that data from the Kestrel. That data just will not update in real time. These factors here do not stream in real time. These environmental factors only update when you push the button under each one to update them. You can pick and choose which ones you want to update from, say, the internet. If I were to tap here, I can still draw from the internet. You can manually update these if you wish, so you can click in the box and manually change them, or you can click the device button to pull those from a device. You can still use pressure from the phone if you wanted to, and you can still use the density altitude tool while the Kestrel is connected. All those options are available, but you do have another new option for streaming wind. Wind can be done live. Either you can hold it into the wind and stream it live, or you can place the Kestrel in a wind vane mount and stream it live. To do this, you'll need to put the Kestrel into live wind mode. We're going to demonstrate that for y'all now on the Kestrel. So one thing to note here is for live wind to work, the compass must be calibrated. Make sure that's done before you attempt to do this, or it won't allow you to do this. But what you're going to do to stream live wind is first, on the Kestrel, you're going to highlight wind. When wind, there'll be a small bar line under the word. When wind is selected, you'll then push the red button at the top center of the Kestrel, and this will set the wind in the Kestrel to live. This will allow you to stream live wind. Make sure you've opened the cover to the impeller so that it can actually get the wind through it and measure that. After you've got the Kestrel in live wind mode, then what you're going to simply do is click Stream Wind. While streaming, the Kestrel will update both wind direction based on clock value and wind speed 1 and 2. So you want to make sure that you've got the Kestrel set to clock value for wind, but also it's a good idea to capture the target direction before you do this. When you capture the target direction and then you set that wind to live, it will actually update the wind direction live as well as the wind speed. Once you're done, all you need to do is make sure you hit stop streaming, and you will stop streaming the live wind. If the wind is not live, if you don't actually have the wind set to live, however, you've input wind values, which I'm going to do here. I'm going to set a 10 and a 4-mile-an-hour wind, and I'm going to set those to 3 o'clock. If you tap the stream wind button, that information will still update, as you can see here. And then I can hit stop streaming, and you can see that it actually pulled that information. I set it to 5 and 10. Sorry about that. But you can see here, if I change the values on the Kestrel, I'm going to change it to a 1 o'clock wind. I'm going to change wind 1 to 2 miles an hour, and I'm going to change wind 2 to 8 miles an hour on the Kestrel. Now if I hit the stream wind button, you'll see that it will update, and then I can hit stop streaming. So you have that option as well. If you just want to briefly update the wind values, it will do that as well from the Kestrel. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you like to see more videos like this, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. We're going to do more of these style videos that are just brief and go over the features and functions of the app for y'all in the future. And if you have any questions, post them in the comments below, or use the support function in the app to send us an email, and we'll be happy to help. Thank you and have a good day.